Welcome to the happy hour, because I'm happy every hour. Hardy, 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 hardy. Okay, so where are we going to go right now? Let's try and zoom into what I've done. I'm a little bit far behind like usual. It's crazy that before there's a school across the street and the address is 1155, and I never thought of it, but that also says Mars, both sides of Mars, because the children are like in another world. They are so different from any other school. They stand out. And it's just so perfect that it's across the street from me. And 1155 is also 95, Einstein. It talks of Neptune. The other side, okay, of 1 is 6, but what goes through it is the one spirit through the 7th gate. That is the 9. The 7th gate. It is the 9. This is what it would look like. Something in this star system. If you notice, the ears are on this side here. The diamonds are right through the body. Here's a 4. Here's a 4. But this combination is 9 in the corner with one corner on the inside linking. This one needs an extra plug in order to link with the center. This one is 1, 2, 3. But it's not in the link. If you finish off the size of this corner over here, it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But this is taken as 4. This is taken as a split half. Half is number 5. It's a half of a board. Half is number 5. 2 can be 2 areas, but half is number 5. This is area 9. This is area 9 over here. 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 They're all 9s. What's in the center over here? Where Jupiter is, and we never change that number. It's always 5. So we go 1, 5, 9. And then we go 9, 5, 9, 5, 1. Now I ask a question. Which house am I in? In this house, there's 3 and 3. Equals 6, equals 5, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 is 6. But it's 2 and 3 or 3 and 2. 55. The corner of 55, the corner of 55. Here's 44. Corner of 2 and 2, the corner of 2 and 2. Life. So now we split it and we take it a little bit closer. Let's try and bring it to the camera. Hopefully we can get it as good as we could. Do you see it's the Magadovan star? One of the reasons we see certain things the way we do is because of the angles that they are on. The angle. The oval. If you ever take a look at the oval, okay, if you ever take a look at the oval, it depends the angle that it's on, or the corridor. You see the breach over here, the breach over here, the breach over here. This is underneath. If you want to take a look, maybe we can add a little bit of... Maybe we could just add a little bit of water under the bridge. And this is the big beer tank, and this is the sailboat. It's all in the angle of the eye. It's the angle that makes the complete circle. How you can perceive it. And this is a corner. It goes up and it fits on a corner. Can you see the way it fits on a corner? It's very hard to explain. What I was doing with this, as I was building, how do I build tic-tac-toe? How do I really build it and understand that it's not all one piece? This and this are the same. What I did is I took away the color. I took away this angle here and this angle over here. And I'll show you where that was. It was in the one that I did 9 and 9, 4 and 4. This is 4 and 4. But look at this. What is this? Automatically we see there's a crossing point here and here. These are your digitals between 9, which is 5, 9, 14, 5, 9, 14. 14 and 14 is 28, and 5 is 33. Now this is your digitals between these. This is your 3 and 7. This is your 1 and 9. This would now be 1 and 3. 1 would go here, 3 would go here. 1 would go here, 3 would go here. This one is worth 8, this one is worth 12. The T letter, the 26 letter Z, 2 times 6, 2 plus 6, equals to that 8 and 12. Now this one over here has 4 empty spots, 4 here and 4 here. But if you take a look at the center over here, okay, is in its own. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 areas that are in their own, and every area, okay, is counted as 20. Every area is a 20. 4 20s makes an 80, which means the expression of 80 in French. The expression of 80, when you put 2 of them together, you have 88. The empty spots here and the empty end spots right here is the dividing x. For 88, 64 and 24. 64 is 32 times 2. 84 is 42 times 2. But it's 64 and 24 is 88. 88, 4 and 4, what 4 and 4 can do. Because once you have 4 and 4 on this angle, okay, this angle, once you spin it, down and up and down, they automatically take up 8, becomes 16. So this is a 16 block right over here. But I can't do a 16 block on this side. And on this side, it's a 9, 4, and 2. 9 and 6 block. 2 are in the inside. See the Christmas tree? 9 and 6 block. This is a 15 block. This is a 4. This is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. There's 12 empty spaces and 9. 9 and 12, 21, equaling to the cube. So they're distorted. This one gets 21. This one gets 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 and 21 is 37. 37 and 37 is 74. How many blocks are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 7 is 49. So how do I come out to that number? Because it's perfect. They overlay each other. They overlay each other. This one is 9 and 4, 13. This is 9 and 4, 13. 26. There's your alphabet. 4, 8, 12, 16. Letter P. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The total is 11. The digital plays an 8 of 3 and 3 creation. This one over here and this one over here makes it squared. Go to jail, visiting jail. Here's go and here's free parking. All I'm doing right now is showing a different revelation to where everything goes. Roulette, the numbers in roulette, based on the numbers in Monopoly, based on every item, even when we come back to this item over here. Now what happens is this is 4 and this is 6, but in Lo Shu, they change everything. How do I know what is where? 2, 4, 6, and 8 is supposed to be a diamond. The only way to get a diamond is this way. The diamond is right here on the inside. There's an outside 360 degrees. There's a second level. Don't forget, floor space. If you got 2 floors of 300, it's 600. But what is the total of the building? 300. But you have 6 floors, that's 1800. So this is inside your hourglasses. Here's the fish. There's one fish over here. See the fish here? And then the upside down fish here. And here's the diamond. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but it makes an animal on each side. It's like this is what the swastika is about. An archangel Raphael, he's holding that pork on the spit, right? You see the letter N and Z right over here? Looks like the beehive, right? It's also the elves that wear this in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And if you take a look at a 4, it's also an H. Okay, it crosses over. The reason it turns into an H is because here to there is a separation. I'm making it on a single in-between line. An in-between line that goes 2 spaces is way more than 2 spaces. An in-between line that goes 2 spaces, I'm going to show you what an in-between line, the value of an in-between line is. This is the minimum of an in-between line of 2. It's 2, 4, 6, and 8. 2 equals 8. That's the minimum. 1 equals to 6. 1 equals to 6. 2 equals to 8. Time, heaven, creation of the light. This is the N letter. What did I do with the N letter? I pulled a leg on the inside. I twisted it, going in another direction. And then I crossed it over. And then I crossed it over. I just wanted to make the A stand out. And all of a sudden, the N, putting the A inside of it, this is the way it works. You go to the deepest and greatest, and then you go back to the smallest again, just like starting into the road and walking out of the road. Here's the N again. This is the way I started it. I needed to put a separation over here. In between this side and that side, you see the H and the I. The I is two sides. The H separates the two sides. There's one passage between two sides, and the passage is in I. And I still have to go a little bit deeper to understand this myself. Do we understand this design over here? And this design over here. A, B, C, A, B, C, and then over here it was B, C, and here, so we had these three images over here. These three images over here. So you would have these three images over here, on this one over here. See these three, these two, this one. These three, these two, this one. And it makes the paw of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And if you take a look, it looks like it is a hat. What does the area look like? I can't remember. Usually I can tell you an area that it looks like. Not only is it the MV, okay, 13 and 22. 13 and 22 is 4 and 4. MV, isn't it perfect? They go together. They say electric company, and they create E and C if you're looking at the creation in the Greek manner of their first design. Don't forget, do you want to see a Greek god? I can show you a Greek god and tell you where he is. The Greek god is every single letter in the Greek alphabet. Okay? That's how you get it. You get it because a god means one. And if that's what the definition of that word is, that one, that is the God. For God forbidden, we should make a mistake. We don't want to make a mistake. So the reality and truth is the God. It is one and only. The only thing we want to know is the truth that we want to know. What we want to know is one. So at the same time, 4 and 4 in the corner. We had this design over here. We showed you the out here, the 8, the single 8. Well, that is over here. See this point over here? It's right here and here. The check mark here comes off with the 9 lives of the cat, the ears and the ears. You see the bird in between, following on the back, the side. So his wings need more space than his head and his tail. His head and his tail get 4 in the corner. Then it gets 1, 2, 3. It becomes 4, 9, 4. 4, 9, 4. This one over here becomes 9, and it overlaps 1, and then it overlaps 1. So this one is actually 7. It becomes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one is over here 7. 7 and 2, the beta world. Otherwise, it's taken out from this over here. These two are an add-on, 1 and a 9. This is the 7 world. It's 9, 7, 9, and it's 4, 9, 4. 13, 13. This one would be 9 and 7, but it wouldn't need to be 7 because all it would need to be is its own 9 plus the wings. 10, 11. So anyways, we're going to leave it at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another thing is this over here and this one over here. So you see the twist over here and the twist over here. When you're creating the Magen David, okay, if you take a look at this part over here and this part over here, they will continue to make this. They're all twisted. It's like a staircase that gets twisted over here, and a staircase that gets twisted over here, and there's a staircase twisted over here, and there's continuous all the way around. If you design it, I can show you. This, what did I do this for? This was to show how we get the cross. The cross must go on the line. The other one cuts the boxes in half. If we cut a box in half, two boxes cut in half, I'm going to show you what happens to two boxes that get cut. Okay, here's a 2-box cut, and here's a 2-box cut. Now you're going to say, why didn't you chop it off? Okay, I'm going to chop it off right here. Okay, I'm going to chop it off right here. I'm going to chop it off. Okay, I chopped it off. So by chopping it off, I get a piece over here, a half here, a half here, a half here. Then I get 2 halves here, I get 2 halves here, and I get 2. I have no more any boxes at all. All my boxes are empty. But when I take it and I run 2 and I go around it, everybody gets its own space. Everybody gets its own space. Now I have 4 boxes here and 4 boxes, 4 boxes, 4 boxes. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 14. Okay, we have 14, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 14 and 2 by 2. The B world. If the box is cut in half, is it 2 by 2 or is it 2 by 5? Which one will I use? But I needed this many instead of having this many, in which these are separated. I call them digital. These are together. Okay, the way they go together, the way they link together. Yes, I'm just thinking, we're thinking together, the way things are connected. The letter M, a 9 block to draw the letter M. Why do I need a 9 block to draw the letter M? Because I want to. I only want to use 9, and if I did use 9, that would take me 2, 4, 6 areas to complete. 2, 4, 6. It would take me 4, 8, 12, 12, 12, a total of 36 blocks to create the letter M. Why? Because I'm already 1 over and 2 up. I can't go 1 over and 1 up because that'll be a 45 degree. I will be able to finish that box too small. In order to make the M letter, okay, this is the smallest, but nothing has its own house. Nothing has its own house. This is what happens to it. Becomes the piece window. So we have to make M 3 times sire. So I make it 3 times sire, 2 times over. Right now, don't forget, I'm rolling it, I'm drawing it perfect. Okay, I'm following the lines. And we need to cover it. How do we cover it? Do we cover it 2 by 1? Is this what we do? Is this what we do? How do we get this over here? See, we covered this one over here, right? 2 by 1. I had to, was it on it and inside? Yes, it was on it and inside. And there we got, and then we got like that. So this line got 2 around it, 2 around it, 2 around it. Then it came into the center. We did not split the center. I didn't split the center. I'm leaving it as 1. But if I did split the center, I would have to split the center here. So this M is actually showing me one links one, a passage, a walkway. That's what this M shows over here. This M over here, okay, goes all the way from here, 7, 4, 1. Then it goes all the way down into the center of 5. But it doesn't go into the center of 5. I put it on the bottom part of 5. It should have went over here. Now I'm just trying to see if I have done this correctly. Okay, so now what happens over here? Do you see these eyes over here? The eyes of this. And the eyes, these two little things, I call them the Pontiac sign. Now I have to, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna just fix that over here. Yeah, it's getting a little long, I know, but I got to do this for myself too. So I put this over here. Put that there. Put that there. Now, how am I going to finish this? I'm going to take this, and I should be going all the way over here. There we go. Back into the middle, and then back into the middle. This shows it's going around. Do you see the way it shows it's going around? It swirls around and around. This is like something that cleans something. It's like turning something over here and turning something over here. And inside, this could be upside down maybe. See the V that's over here, holding balance, holding 1 and 7 together, holding 3 and 9 together, 12 and 8, 6 times 2, 6 plus 2. The V in the center through 5, 1, 3, 5. Anyways, I'm making this video really long. I did that. The other thing I wanted to talk about over here, we're going to do that in my next video, is what I need to do in order to make sure that I am who I am. Okay, tells me why the letters that I put next to the I is what it is. Because the one letter, the I and the L, 9 and 12 equals 21, okay, is I and is A. They are the same. I don't know why or how, but they are the same. It's 1 and 9. They go together to create 10. They are somehow the same. Or is it the spirit that goes only into one place? Is spirit 1 goes into 8. Venus. Spirit 1 goes into 8, 4 times 2. 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8. It took 3 times the 2 to equal the 8, and then 4 times plus 2 equal to the 8. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. This is 8. This equals to 8. This one is a plus, and this one is a multiply. Now, if I put this one to a multiply, 2 times 2 is 4, by 2 is 8, by 2 is 16. This would now be 16, P and H. 1, 6, 8, the hours in a week. This would add, this would be the 6, this would be the 14, this would be the ring, PH, and the letter N. P and H equals 24, and the reality of this, it says Phoenix. 8 times 222 is 1776. I'm not going to add up the next one. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Here's another one of those things, the twisting. You see what this is? It's a twisting staircase. It's a twisting staircase right to the top somehow. Thank you for watching this video.